Hello, hello! Welcome to my channel. If you don't know what I'm doing here, I'm using this YouTube channel to educate people about what it is medical sales, especially in Canada, because this is where I am and this is where I work. I have eight years of experience in working in this field, and I worked with 12 companies to date and represented 12 different medical device companies with a lot of different products. And I'm here just to talk about it and answer your questions and help you, if you are thinking about a career in medical sales, to decide if it is for you or not. Because many people are approaching me, many students are asking me questions about it, and I am helping to answer them. Today, I decided to make a short video and talk about an interesting topic, because I keep receiving comments about who is being hired for the role of the medical sales representative in North America. And some people say it's only women, only young women, and only pretty women. So today, hopefully, I'll be able to tell you my opinion about the age, the sex, and the looks that are being required for this role. Because I think it's an interesting topic to have, and I don't know why so many people just say it's only women, it's only pretty women, only young women. If you're over 30, nobody will hire you. I wonder where that comes from. I'd like to hear your opinion, and let's talk about it, but I will share what I think. But before I do so, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button, like my videos if you do, and I hope that the content that I create is helpful. Okay, so let's talk about gender first. People who are saying that the only females are being hired for roles of medical sales representatives, I think it's not a correct information. In fact, I'll tell you more. There's a statistics that about 10 years ago, the percentage of females working in surgical sales space was only about 15%. That number has grown over time, and right now it's about 25%. So definitely not just females are being hired. And let me tell you, when I went for my first sales meeting in Johnson & Johnson, I remember that it was a very correct estimate in terms of the percentage of females versus males, because it's a very competitive field. You want to have that type A personality, you want to be competitive, and I think a lot of men fit that description rather than women. So that's number one. Number two, the looks. I actually think it's not about gender and looks. I think it's about looks in general, because looks are important in sales and marketing, and we cannot deny that it's important to look approachable, to make other people feel comfortable when it comes to trust, building trust, etc. So yes, I would say looks do matter. However, I don't think they matter to the extent that people are trying to put on it, because everyone and anyone can look professional. Everyone and anyone can look approachable. You can also dress up to the standard. You can work on your voice. You can work on just overall appearance, which is called image, basically. So you know that many people hire image makers just to create that image of approachable, likable person. And yes, it's true. It doesn't matter if it's a woman or a man. I think people who succeed in the profession of medical sales, they do have the look of a professional, someone you can talk to, you want to talk to, you feel comfortable talking to, you feel that you like them because the way that they look portrays the confidence, the knowledge, and they need to stand out, otherwise they won't be able to succeed. However, I don't think it's true when you say that it's only pretty women that are being hired. First of all, define a pretty woman. It's not that easy. I think it's a very subjective thing, a pretty woman. And what is the pretty man? handsome men. Define handsome men. Again, people I work with, and I've built quite a network of people, and I know a lot of people in the industry. I would say they all have one main trait. They're likable individuals, and they also are very confident and approachable. And number 3 is age. Let's talk about age. So some people claim that if you are 30 and above, nobody will hire you. And again, I disagree with that, because it depends on the specialty, it depends on the company, it depends on your responsibilities. In fact, some surgical specialties prefer to have more mature people and more mature candidates versus young ones. The only benefit of being young is just energy level and how malleable you are for the company, so they can shape you up in order to be their representative. But other than that, I think many companies would choose much more mature person who can actually build trust with customers, have that superior customer service, be responsible for what they do, be responsible for what they say, evoke the feeling that they are experienced enough. And I would say that the average age of people working in this field is about 35 years old versus something below 30. Maybe some people are confusing the pharma sales with medical sales, and that's okay too, because pharma sales, they cater to a completely different crowd, and I think they're looking at profiling completely different types of individuals. And yes, over there, I think the younger individuals, younger candidates get priority offerings, because they just need someone who can go for a couple of years to develop skills to sell, and then move on to something else. And yes, there perhaps they do have a little bit of different standard, but I am not in place to comment on that because I never worked in the pharma sales. I only speak from my experience and experience of my colleagues that I work with in Canada and also in the States. So I would say that for medical sales, especially surgical, especially highly specialized products, companies would give a chance to more mature person with more experience, person who can build trust. I hope my comments make sense to you, and I hope I was able to change your mind. If you disagree or you think otherwise, or you have real life examples, not just words, but real examples of what you claim, please share those with me and I will be happy to reply to them. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.